Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, we are from group 14, and on this occasion, we would like to present the result of our group discussion. We'll title Strategy of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport with Stakeholder to Improve Excellent Service During the Pandemic. And we will introduce ourselves one by one. First one is me, Muhammad Saripudin Prawira. I am the group leader. The second.
Hello, my name is Hanif Zulviansyah.
Hi, my name is Vania Zita.
Hi, my name is Syahnas Nur Annisa.
Okay, let's now introduce our member and let's start the presentation.
Okay, introduction. So, Soekarno-Hatta International Airport is the busiest and largest airport owned by our country. Soekarno-Hatta International Airport is more precisely located in the Tangerang area, Banten, but the IATA code still uses CGK, or what is oftenly called Cengkareng.
We're gonna explain about the problem statement. First, how Angkasa Pura II is still survive in the middle of the pandemic. We all know that COVID-19 is happening in early 2020, and because of that really impact for all economic sectors, where the biggest impact was the tourism and transportation sectors. Some countries decide to close the entry and exit of passengers, but after that, there's so many drop numbers of passengers, and a few airlines stopped their operational activities. However, PT Angkasa Pura Persero can carry out the business strategy consisting of three programs, namely cost leadership, capital expenditure, and cash flow management. The second one, there is economic and industry in pandemic era. The COVID-19 pandemic is starting from March 2020 until now. According to the World Bank, great negativity global economic growth, in addition, 2020, there was more significant decline in oil prices because of decrease in production by some OPEC countries. The government also priority community activities, including business activities. And the third one, there is performance assessment of the board directions. The board of directors has trying performed very well to overcome the various challenges faced throughout 2020, which can be seen from the effort to maintain good operational since pandemic era and maintain the company financial condition amid the challenges of various external factors. Angkasa Pura II has been lost around 44.44 trillion rupiah and then managed increase around 1.0%. And next,
I'm gonna continue Vania's discussion. Impact of pandemic on company. During this pandemic, of course, there is an impact on several sectors. The sector that were influential at the time, the tourism and transportation sector. At the beginning of the pandemic, two sector choose the close to reduce the number of passengers until some airlines were also didn't have access. Because there's impact on the company operational and financial performance, finally, the company decided to revise the RKHP in accordance with prioritizing the principle of financial stability in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. And the last, implementation of social responsibility. Type of social responsibility was done start from the corporate social responsibility policy or CCR, social and environmental responsibility of PT Angkasa Pura II Persero to carry out sustainable business activities by considering environmental aspect because there's three things can positive impact.
I will handle this part about objective. First, Soekarno-Hatta International Airport is the main airport serving flight to Jakarta, Indonesia. The airport is named after the figure of the proclaimers of Indonesian independence, Soekarno and Muhammad Hatta. In accordance with the inauguration of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, Kemayoran International Airport slowly began to close and finally officially stopped operating on March 31, 1955. Organization or WHO officially declared the coronavirus COVID-19 as a pandemic on March 9, 2020. This means that the executive general manager of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport held of a discussion meeting with stakeholders in the airport environment. During the meeting, the AGM of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport invited stakeholders to agree and sign a joint promises to add excellent service to users of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport. This activity was attended by several stakeholder representatives. There are TNI, Polri, Custom, Immigration, and also representative from airlines. Indicator of service quality measure that in several dimensions. One, tangibles, the appearance of physical facility, equipment, personnel, and community. And second, relative service dependably and accurately. And third, responsiveness, the willingness to help and to provide from service. And fourth, assurance, the knowledge and courtesy of employer and their ability to convey trust and confidence. One is related theory. Theory is according to Robert and Mariam, 2060, service public is any form of public service activity that implemented by central government agency in the regions and the environment of state-owned of regional enterprise with any service the need of people of community that have interest in the organization in according with the basic rules and established procedure. Okay, that's enough from me. Okay, next.
Explain to our suggestion about Soekarno-Hatta Airport. In our opinion, because so many rules that change in the middle of pandemic COVID-19, some people are worried because be restricted but instead given access. Currently, Soekarno-Hatta Airport is still operational with curtain conditioning so that people can use flight. The recruitment are PCR or antigen and also must be vaccinated with the first dose. And passenger must be quarantined for 10 days. This regulation is also very important to reduce the increase in the number of COVID-19 with new variant. Thank you.
Okay, guys, we can see the conceptual frame of you can see the strategy of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport with stakeholder to improve excellent service during the pandemic. And you can guys see during the pandemic, Soekarno-Hatta International Airport continued to maintain service to passenger, and Soekarno-Hatta International Airport invites external stakeholders to always provide excellent quality service by signing a cooperation agreement to commit to improving service to passenger. We can see the indicator like tangible, reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy that will make the realizing of excellent passenger service quality, which can guarantee flight safety and quality during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, the last part, conclusion, Soekarno-Hatta International Airport has given many improvements during the pandemic. It can be seen by the increasing work stability of employees and also growing and public trust in Soekarno-Hatta International Airport.
Okay, you guys can see our presentation about strategy of Soekarno-Hatta International Airport with stakeholders to improve excellent service during the pandemic. I think that's enough from our group. I think, thank you.